My thumb sleeves shipped this morning after I ordered them. Can't wait, man. How do I join your lobby? Right now, we're just playing with the mods, and Hissing Thoughts is asking me questions.
Seeing as you're getting Fingersleeve questions, actually.
Yeah, so if you guys are interested, definitely definitely visit my website, sxe.gg. I'm selling finger sleeves. They're made out of carbon fiber. I also will have a video going out tonight talking about the finger sleeves. So if you're interested, basically finger sleeves prevent you from having like drags on your screen. So you can have a slippery, not slippery, but more of a um, more of a like accurate aim, you know? You don't have to mess around as much. Yeah, so definitely check it out. And if you do order one, it will pop up on the screen. So if anyone orders it, it will pop up on the screen and boom.
But why make thumb sleeves?
Why make thumb
Yeah.
sleeves? Yes. So thumb sleeves at the start, like after playing mobile games for so long, I was like, man, there got to be another way because I can't be using oil all the time. I don't want to use some kind of oil to like make my thumb like super slippery and then my screen it has problems eventually. I didn't want that. So I decided to just figure out something. And eventually the community kind of exploded and everyone was like, yo, check out these finger sleeves. You know, they actually work out. And I try them out and I'm like, man, oh man, like this is so much better. But yeah, I started trying out finger sleeves. There was the first one, which is copper fiber. And dude, I was kind of upset that they ran at I had to buy like 10 pairs every single time. Like every week I would have to buy a lot of them because when I was streaming, I would just go through so much. And it was annoying, to be honest. I was annoyed by the fact that like I had to keep buying that. And I was like thinking to myself, like I was talking to I think I talked to Motec too. I talked to Motec about it. I was like, yo, Motec, you know, it would be sick if I actually could create something better than these copper fiber. And he was like, yeah, you could probably make it at home as well. Like you could just need a machine and stuff. And I'll be like, well, that's I don't know, maybe in the future, bro. And we laughed about it, but we were talking about like a lot of things that like it would be nice to have better finger sleeves and like custom made. And eventually, I reached out to a company in China, and I said, hey, what kind of materials do you guys have? They said they have copper fiber, and I was like, no way. And then they said we have silver fiber, and I was like, well, that's what everyone uses. I searched like everything about that. Every brand out there on Amazon is selling silver fiber material. Everyone is selling that, and I was like, no, there's got to be a better one. And eventually, I talked to the manufacturer, and I was like, do you guys make carbon fiber material? And they were like, we could try one, see how it goes. And I was like, all right, just send it over with the sample. And so they made one. They sent it over. I'm not sure if I still have it, but I don't know if I have it still. But yeah, they sent me a sample, and I tried it out, and I was like, man, these are very tight. They don't slip, they don't fall apart, and they're very on point. I've never had issues with these. And I was like, okay, let's make it happen. Let's make this work. So that's kind of like how it started. And carbon fiber was an incredible option because if you hear about carbon fiber, you're like, man, carbon fiber is out there. Like, I want to pick that up. I want to be the coolest kid. And now, like, the hype is going crazy because, like, some streams that I stopped by, like anonymously, and I asked about finger sleeves, and people are like, "Oh, dude, you should try out the SXE finger sleeve. It's made out of carbon fiber." The streamer was like, "I don't know about that, man." You know, like he was kind of doubting it, but you know, and it was kind of funny to see that a lot of people were defending it. And I was like, "Yo, that's sick." You know, like we have some hype going on right here, so it's pretty nice. And yeah, dude, you're playing with the MH member. Why? That's the hacker group. No, he's trolling. He's trolling.
He is trolling. So
yeah, so if we have any other questions,
yeah, so the interesting thing is like, so what some YouTubers do when they want to do merchandise and stuff, they do it under their own name. and people will buy it just based on the value of that
Their name.
the
Yeah.
value of that name. You haven't done that. You've put it under this clan name.
Yeah. I'm thinking like maybe in the future, but right now, like I decided, you know what, I want to have a like my own, clan name because honestly, it's not about me. It's about the people involved. So I think it's not like, oh, Jokesta is promoting his own brand. No, like if you're an SXC, you deserve to get some recognition. Like SXC isn't just all about the brand. It's all about just like respect. Like if you're in it, just so you know, like you represent, like you're not toxic. You're actually like you respect everybody. You don't. Is he underneath us? I
Yeah,
think he
he
is.
is. He got me from below.
Reloading. Cover me.
There he is.
And I get sniped, man.
That's-
Yeah, so yeah, and so it's not about me. I didn't want to make the merch about me. I wanted to start it off with like, yo, this is the merch about everybody that's wants to be a part of SXC, that wants to represent the clan and the team. It's all about respecting each other. It's all about like mutual like it's about, like value, I guess. Because at the end of the day, we're all family. We're all part of this together. So that's my mindset going into it. Yeah, I could have slapped like, oh, a Jokesta logo on the finger sleeve, but honestly, I wanted to get this as a community thing. Like to get us all into it.
that seems to be what you're trying to build here. So you've had the sexy clan, which actually it stands for, what is it? Supreme Extreme Carnage. That was the initial meaning of it, which you created with Tiger.
Yeah.
And obviously it's a clever play on that sexy SXC.
Yeah.
You had it as I guess you'd call it a clan to start with. It was equivalent of a leaderboard chase. Then it became a professional thing, a competitive thing, and you're rebuilding it back here on COD Mobile, giving it a home, and you're trying to build it with some values or a philosophy in mind, basically. So that's hard because you could get some great players, but they might not be they might be toxic, let's say, which isn't. You're exclamation mark PG on YouTube here, so family friendly. Oh, he got me again. How does he get up there so fast? He's on top of the helicopter.
We're on top of helicopter pad, I think.
Yep, he got me the same way the second time.
Reloading. Cover me.
Tomahawk incoming.
Lost the bomb.
I messed up. Yeah, honestly, I'm actually really happy with the way they turned out to be. Like you could have slapped Jokesta on there, and yeah, a lot of people would have bought it, but that's not what we're aiming here for. Like maybe in the future, I'll have my own merch and everything, like Jokesta sweaters, shirts, stuff like that. But Fingersleeves is another thing because this is the Fingersleeves that I want to work on personally. I want to make sure we're at the top of the line. Because right now, I was doing some research on what other fibers that we can use to improve our touch sensitivity, like on the screen. Like you can touch something on the screen and it won't be reacting to it. So I'm looking into more stuff, and I'm trying to make SXC a brand that people can look into and be like, yo, this is the brand that really looks into quality over quantity. There's a lot of brands out there that could just sell you stuff, but that material that they're selling isn't that good, and you're gonna have to buy it again and again and again. So this is like, I'm trying to change that style where it's like, you know what, this can last you months. Like this is the best material possible. So that's what I'm kind of aiming here for.
Targets in sight.
Right hand side from our spawn.
Ow. What do you use for multi-stream?
Oh my goodness, what a
streams.
What
a bot. Hey, you want to join the mod meeting?
Actually, so what oh, hang on, let me just kill this guy.
Oh, yep.
And I failed.
Oh, nice try.
Um,
How do I get better at COD? Because I'm trash. To get better in COD is you first of all need to make sure you have a good device, make sure you have a good Wi-Fi. And then third thing is make sure you have dude, I don't know what's going on. Make sure you have the right settings. A lot of people just don't go into the games thinking they have the right settings, but honestly, no. Like you guys have to mess around until you actually find the right settings. Go look up some YouTubers' settings and try it out. You know, just go for it. You'd be shocked how amazing some of these settings are.
Tango down.
well, you had a gyro video, which might help some phone users.
Targets
Yeah,
in
Fox,
sight.
he's to your right, to your right. He's trying to. Yeah, let me do it. No, there's two. Oh, he can't hear me. Of course he can't hear me.
It's all up to you now.
I'm an idiot. I'm so used
Yeah,
to
so-
doing call-outs with him. We won.
Yeah. Hey, you know, I was just we're not really taking it serious. We're just chilling and talking about my story. For those of you guys who are interested, just go on YouTube and watch the replay and you can just listen to my story there. Yo, that was kind of insane. What a night, you know? I'm gonna wrap it up here. Thank you guys so much for playing with me. I really appreciate it.
Thank you for being a good interviewee. That was a very enthralling story. I really enjoyed every moment of it.
Bro, thank you for being an awesome interviewer. Hopefully everyone that was watching enjoyed it.
neat.
All right, see you guys. Have a good night, guys.
GG's, everybody.
Later.
Stay classy, San Diego.